In this tutorial video, we're going to go through the fundamentals of Ricochet. The idea is not to give you a comprehensive knowledge of the system, but instead, let you understand how you'll add in an account, add in inventory, ring up a sale, and then what happens after the sale, quickly reviewing payouts and a few reports. So let's go ahead and get started. Now when you first log into Ricochet, you'll see the dashboard screen. But what we're going to do is hover over the navigation bar on the left-hand side of the screen, go down to Accounts, and click once on Consignors. Now, in the upper right-hand corner, there'll be a button called New Consignor. Clicking on it once will bring you to the New Consignor screen. Now on the screen there is a ton of information that you can add in, but the only essential fields needed to create an account is adding in a first name, a last name, and clicking Save. Now what we will cover though is the default split field, and this is going to be the commission split added to items underneath the consignor's account by default. If the split that your store uses is not listed, then what you can do is click the orange plus button, give the split a name, then add in the store percent and consignor percent, making sure to use whole numbers. Once you click Add Split, this will save the split into the system for future use. Now you can simply click Save to save that account. Once you've created your consignor account, you're now going to see a few new folders added at the top of the screen. These folders are going to be things like inventory, payouts, and payout history. We're going to click once on the Inventory tab to add an item into this consignor's account. To do this, you'll click Add New once, and it'll bring you to the New Item screen underneath that consignor's account. Once again, there are a ton of fields here, so what we're only going to focus on is putting in a product name and adding in a price. At this point, we will hit Save, and that will have saved the item. You'll also see that a SKU has been created for the item, and you have the ability to print a label. We won't go through label printing in too much detail, but do note you do have two ways of printing labels. One from within the item itself, or if you go back to the product screen, you can check the boxes next to multiple items and then click Print Labels, so that way you can enter in several items and print labels all at once. Now, if you do offer retail inventory, you can add that into the system by going to the navigation bar, clicking once on Products, then clicking the New Item screen in the upper right-hand corner. The process will be nearly identical, meaning we'll go ahead and give the product a name and add in a price, but since this is a retail item, we can add in a cost for the item rather than assign a commission split. Now, by clicking Save, we can go ahead and save that retail piece of inventory. Now to ring up a sale, you would start out by going to the shopping cart icon in the navigation bar and clicking once to go to the point of sale screen. Now, normally here, you would start scanning in the labels for the items, but since we haven't printed any labels, we'll simply go to the Search Items field, type in the name of the item, and click once on that item to add it to the sale. Now once again, there are a ton of features we can cover, like adding in discounts, attaching a consignor or customer to the sale. But for this demo, we're simply going to click Credit Debit. Now, once you click Credit Debit, you're going to come to the non-integrated credit card screen. And this means that the credit card is going to be run outside the software. Using an integrated merchant service like Ricochet Pay allows you to run the credit cards within the sale itself. But if you have a merchant service that you would like to stick with coming over from another software program, this screen allows you to track the credit card sale within Ricochet, then simply run the credit card outside the software. Now, fields like last four or auth code are just for more reporting within the software. But all you really need to do on the screen is click on card type, add the card type that's going to be charged for the sale, then click Add Manual. At this point, you can click Finish to finish the sale. And here you'll have a receipt that you'll be able to print. Also note that if you do attach a customer to a sale, with either a phone number or email underneath their account, you will have the option of emailing the receipt or texting the receipt. Simply click Done to get out of the screen. Now, if we were to go back to the consignor's account by hovering over Accounts, clicking once on Consignors, then clicking the Edit button on the right-hand side of the screen, you can click once on the Payouts tab to see that that item is now available to be paid out to the consignor. Now, payouts can be done two ways, either individually within a consignor's account, or by hovering over Actions and clicking once on Payouts, you'll be able to pay out all of your consignors at once. Finally, we're going to go to the Reports section, and all the way at the very bottom, we're going to click on Sales Summary. Now this is going to be your go-to daily report to get your sales breakdowns. And you can see we've got some basic information from that sale. We can see the tenders collected, which is just going to be credit card. We can get a sales breakdown, as well as see our net sales, taking into account how much we need to pay out consignors or pay out to cost to retail. So that way we understand both the gross and net of sales from any time period. We do want to take a few additional minutes to review some features that consignment stores often utilize. We won't go through these features in step-by-step detail, but we will review where they're located in the software, how they're utilized, as well as point out some additional resources, like our help section and in-software chat where you can get your questions answered. We know a lot of consignment stores want to offer their consignors the ability to view their own inventory, and this can be done with the consignor login. When accessing a consignor's account, if a store adds in an email address, a username, and creates a temporary password for that consignor, they can email that consignor their login information, which will allow that consignor to access their inventory either through a browser by going to the store's unique URL or by going to the Ricochet Go app. The Ricochet Go app is available on both Apple and Android smartphones. The Ricochet Go app will not only allow consignors the ability to view the status of their items or available payouts, but will also allow stores to send notifications for when items sell, they're about to expire, or when payouts are ready. Speaking of payouts, there are a lot of different options available to pay out your consignors. Stores can choose to print checks from the software. They can send direct deposit payments through Ricochet ACH. But stores also have the ability of converting consignor credit to store credit. If you offer store credit to your consignors, this can be done in the individual payout tab within a consignor's account. What this is going to do is allow you to transfer those funds over to store credit to be utilized by that consignor, and also allow you the opportunity to change the item split in case you offer a better split for store credit. Consignors can be attached to sales and use this credit in store. And if you're using the Ricochet Web Store feature, consignors have the ability of using consignor credit or store credit towards online purchases. We also know many consignment stores also set up automatic discounts or item fees to inventory. They may choose to automatically discount items depending how long they've been in the store, or attach an item fee that gets attached to the sales price of an item that doesn't get shared with the consignor. Stores have the ability of setting up these terms by going to Preferences, clicking once on Products, then going to the Discounts tab or the Fees tab. Now, in the Discounts tab, there are two sections. Store discounts and coupons are going to apply to automatic point of sale discounts, like if you're doing a 20% off holiday sale or if you're offering coupon codes. The Consignment Auto Discount section is where you'll be able to set up one or multiple auto discounts that you can attach to inventory. Stores will also be able to view the status of items in these auto discounts in the aging report under the report section. Finally, in the Fees tab is where you can set up consignment item fees. By clicking the orange plus sign, you'll be able to set a fee threshold and choose either a fixed amount or a percentage to be attached to that item. This item fee will automatically be attached to the piece of inventory and will be reflected on the sales price shown on the item's label. Once you've started your trial, there's going to be a lot of different opportunities to learn more information about the features we've talked about today and additional features we have yet to mention. Stores can click the question mark in the lower left-hand corner to access our Help Articles section. You can also go to our YouTube page to view video tutorials reviewing every element of the software. And by clicking the chat icon, stores have the ability to chat with our Ricochet support team Monday through Saturday and get all of their questions answered.